Is it range 1 and range 2 main for going against the trend? Range 1 and range 2. Is it range 1 and range 2 main for going against the trend? Range 1 and range 2. Not I'll say it's for more against the trend. Just because like what's a range 1 range 2? It's just structure. That's all that really is, right? So like for instance, it's just like you have a high, a low, a high, a low, right? Cool. You have a high here that doesn't break. Okay, cool. What's your range now? You have a resistance here. You have a support here, right? That's your range 1, right? This is your range 1 now. Range 1. All right, or yeah, that's the fancy looking one. That's the range 1. And then your next support after that is where? It's here, right? So what's this? This is your what? Range 1. This is your range 2. So let's go ahead and mark this up as 2. Right? That's your 2. So therefore, if you break this low again, right? For instance, now if you were to come down and look at someone like this, right? What's happening? You're breaking structure. You're continuing the trend down. That's all that really is, right? So this is your range 1. This is your range 2. All you really need to do now is wait for a closure below the range 2 breakout. And at that point, what's happening? You're reversing a trend because you create a structure to drive down. Therefore, you're looking for this below range 2. And then once you break below range 2, you can look for sells down because this right here could have been your liquidity up here, right? Could have been your structure coming down, but you know, you break range 2, you're gone. And that's the idea behind the range 1 and range 2. We still use that. We don't directly look at it from that perspective, but we do keep that in mind. Like for instance, like you might have not noticed, but that 30-minute candle creating a top wick was a range 2 breakout, right? In a way. Yeah, 30-minute candle was a range 2 breakout. The one that created a top wick just to re-break the lows and drive down, that was a range 2. It's like it's just another layer of confirmation that we're using in our favor in that case. But the same idea though, it's just that you come up to create a top wick to come down and re-break the lows. What are you doing? You're creating structure, right? So this candle formation that was printed here off of like the 5 was what? It was, first of all, it was this, and then it was this, and then it was this, right? So what's below here? It's a break of structure, right? This is a lower low. Sorry, this is a lower low down here, right? And then what? A lower high. And then you re-break the lows, you close below, look left, you're breaking into what range? Into this range. What's that? You're coming down to re-break the low. Therefore, you fill the range, right? And that was the idea behind it. And then obviously the rest is just the little minor details that you use, which is just like, you know, for instance, we use the 5-minute resistance support at 2018. That was about it. We use more data to find that out, but overall, that's the main idea. But yeah, man. I think what was also key today too was understanding what part of the cycle you're in today, right? Because like I said, like some days when you come to the charts, you're ranging, it might take a long time to play out. Like last Thursday, it took forever. But there's also days where you're at a stage of the cycle where you already got a range and you're in the process of grabbing liquidity, which means that there should be volume up incoming for you. Like today, we came to the charts and there's liquidity being grabbed. So therefore, now we have an idea of where price will go the moment it breaks a certain low or the moment it closes above a certain range. And that's why the move was pretty quick today, right? But you don't always get that every day because you can't control what part of the cycle you're in each and every day. Sometimes it's just what it is. You trade the NY session, you come and we're in the middle of the range and it might make that for the whole session, right? But you have to understand that that's what's happening. You have to be able to identify all of those things. Why are you in a long? Look at the 1 hour and 4 hour close. We're not in no longs, bro. We're in short.